Hey, what's going on? It's Boss Britt, the most lit.
What's up? It's your girl DJ eXeL.
And this is
the No Homo Show.
Where everything we talk about
is homo as
gay, 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 gay. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment, because we back at it like a crack addict, nigga.
That's crazy.
I love that.
Where did that come from?
Y'all ain't never heard back at it like a crack addict?
Yeah, but you
No, I'm
just...
talking about y'all intro. I love it.
Oh, okay, that just came one day.
One day. Also, you can listen to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts because y'all be tuned in. So shout out to y'all. We going up.
Facts, facts, facts. We have a special guest in the building today, y'all. Somebody who's been on our wish list for a very long time.
Yes.
Please do the honors of introducing yourself, let people know who you are and what you do.
I was on y'all wish list
for a long time.
Oh my God. Thank y'all so much. What's going on, y'all? It's the one of the only big sexy official live in the flesh. A lot of people like to give me a whole bunch of different titles. I would say I'm a content creator. I am a host. I'm a socialite. I'm a social media personality. I am a influencer. I'm a little bit of everything. I could literally do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yes.
So I'm a little bit of, I have multiple hats. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I do it all.
We got like a good 5-minute interview in with you when we all got booked in Minnesota.
No, that was in Boston.
Was it in Boston?
It was
Yeah,
Boston.
in Boston,
it was
yeah,
Boston.
yeah.
Oh,
Boston
yes,
Enterprise.
it was Boston. All right,
We
yeah.
be traveling.
We do.
Yeah.
It was in Boston.
It was in Boston, yeah.
And that one clip went up. It went a little viral. You was talking a little crazy, but even before that, we want to sit down with you. So thank you for coming through. I ain't gonna lie, you was so cool in the DM. I thought you wasn't coming.
Really?
Yeah,
You just was like, yes, baby, yes. I'm like, hey, here's my number. What time you coming? Yes, baby. I was like, he not coming.
Because I think, for me, that's why I love Atlanta.
Yeah.
Because I literally network with everybody.
Yeah,
and even still to this day, when people say, how the hell you get around this person? How the fuck did you get a person to do this walking video with you? Why? Because I network with everybody.
Yeah.
And I treat everybody literally the same. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? Because you could be connected, you guys could be connected and have a source that I don't have.
Yeah.
Right.
And so that's why it's like, yeah, what's up? I'm ready. What's going on? And I've seen y'all content go viral too.
Thank you.
So many times. I think it was a clip with Steezo.
Yeah.
That was
that
all
shit was
over the
crazy.
blogs. It was all over Twitter. So it's just like
Yeah.
you feed from one another.
Yeah, no, so we really appreciate it.
Respectfully.
You made it real easy. I just was like,
It's too easy.
yeah.
It's so good.
'Cause I was asking yes or no. No, I was asking questions that you gotta give an answer and you would just say yes.
Yeah, that's
And
how
I
I
was
am,
like-
and I read fast, and I
Yeah.
be like, because I'm a Gemini, so sometimes I can't multitask. So
Okay.
if I'm messaging somebody, I have to get it all out there, right there.
No,
It's
you was
like,
on
yes.
it. Thank you for coming. This
Yeah.
means a lot to us. And I think we're on in our 60th episode, and you're only our 3rd guy. So you gotta be
Really?
You gotta
Yeah.
represent.
Yeah.
You gotta represent.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
down. Let's get into it. You know, first of all, you know I'm open to talk about whatever.
Yeah, we better get into it.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
No,
I'm
appreciate that.
and I'm an honest person. I own my truth. I own my experiences. I
Yeah.
own everything that I have endured and experienced in my life. So I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
It
You
is
did,
what it
because the
is.
clip that went viral is like you was talking about that you accidentally shitted on somebody's dick.
Let's get into the video.
I just want to just throw out there that was
He
our
said-
first. That was our first interview. So thank you. Yeah.
I'm ready. So what's up?
What's up, ladies? We are headed to CANCUN, Mexico for my dog boss Britt's birthday and a whole lesbian takeover in CANCUN. We want to invite y'all out on vacation with us, and we also will be having a live No Homo show. For more information, make sure you go to mostlitweekend.com because we outside.
All right, let's start with the icebreaker.
Yeah, so we got this icebreaker. It's called Skittles and Riddles. And you're a really clever dude, so I kind of feel like you'd be the first one to ever get a riddle right. All right?
Because we always get them wrong, so.
So, and you don't drink. You drinking water, right? But you don't drink.
At
you
all.
just so lit. I love
Natural
that.
lit.
I love
Thank
that
y'all.
about
Yes,
you.
natural
Thank
vibe.
So you're going to grab a color out the Skittle bag, right?
Okay.
And then you're going to read the riddle. And we're going to try to answer. It is going to be a gay riddle, all right? So think gay.
Yeah, to answer something gay.
And tell us the number.
Uh-oh.
It's all good.
Okay, twin.
We-
Yeah. Okay. What do lesbians love to use in art class?
Scissors.
Oh! Ah! I like that. Now, what else that?
All right. What number is it on there?
It is 6.
What's your guess? What's your guess?
She stole your.
Scissors.
It gotta be scissors, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it do.
Why they give us that easy ass one? I want him
How
to
you
get a
know
hard
you
one.
got it right?
I just feel like, what else would it be? Glue, art, scissors.
You such a lesbian girl. These damn questions all over the
Yeah, we
place.
gotta print out some more.
All right, it is scissors.
I knew it.
Down! I
Come on
do it.
now.
What about a gay guy? What would be his favorite thing in art class? I know.
Pencils?
Okay.
Pencil.
Oh, down!
Is that what you gonna say?
Yeah.
I think pencils is fitting.
That's you making up your own riddles?
Yeah, it said
Yeah,
J.S.
pencils.
Okay, Mr. Miyagi.
Look, he convinced. Look.
Pencils.
All right, well, welcome to the show officially, Big Sexy. We love that you're here today. So the way that we like to start is with your coming out story.
Okay.
So please let us know who, when, where, why
Okay.
did you come out, and how was it for you?
Oh, and you know what's so crazy? Because a lot of people don't know I've been out for a while. I've been out. I'm 29. I've probably been out since I was about 12, 13.
Okay.
Literally like.
You wanted that like you knew he was.
Down. And thank God, by the grace of God, I was given the parents that even though still to this day my parents may feel how they feel or they have their religions or their beliefs or whatever it is that they are based upon, they never made me feel like who I was not supposed to be.
I love that.
And when I say that, I say this to say, if my mother see me playing with Barbie dolls, baby dolls, she would let me. And couldn't nobody tell me not to. Now, I may have been watching a TV show and I would get her real opinion in that of how she felt about the gays or LGBT with her looking at the screen, but she never directed it to me. And so those type of slide comments and slick comments I got from that, but I've been out. I was stealing my mama bangles and pocketbooks and wearing furs to school since I was like literally 12, 13 years old.
Cause I'm not gonna lie,
I can
y'all.
picture you too,
There's some kids that you be like,
You just know.
he's gonna be gay.
Yeah.
That was me.
And-
I've been outside. I remember literally being in. That's why I think I have a hand fetish. I have a really bad hand fetish with boys. Because when I was young, like 13, 14, it was this boy in my class, he would let me smell his hands.
That's different.
And his hands always smelled so good. They was always so soft. And I always knew.
Can I smell your hand?
Y'all don't have little fetishes that y'all
But that-
Yeah, but how
13.
did you even get that fetish? Like,
I
you smell
don't.
it?
When I tell you it's a demonic fetish that been on my back, but I promise to God I have a hand fetish. I was so serious. He was so cute. I remember him.
Yeah.
His name was Hawk. They used to call him Hawk, and he
Come
just
on,
used to let me smell his hands, and he would put his hands in my face, and so now as an adult I have like a piece of hand demonic fetish on me.
Yeah.
But I just knew from 12, 13, this is who I am.
Was he
This is-
gay?
I don't even know.
Oh.
I know one day he reported me to the office and said I was harassing him.
Not he let you
believe
smell
it.
his
I kid you
hands like
not.
that.
I believe it.
I don't think he let you smell him. I think he was making them.
No,
It
I
was
was-
give me a damn
No.
hand. You know the drill.
No, but that also taught me at that time that a lot of young boys that be battling with their sexuality.
Yeah.
Because what it is I guess it dawned on him one day like, maybe I'm either not supposed to be doing this,
Right.
maybe I'm not really comfortable doing it, or maybe I am comfortable doing it, but let me go ahead and tell on him just in case anything get out, because we was like 13, 14, 15, so we wasn't no young children.
Yeah.
Right.
We was old enough to know what was going on, but it was like, let me go ahead and tell on him first so that none of this shit get out there.
Yeah, so
He had a backup
that's-
plan.
That's crazy. So, all right, so when your parents, you said like when you wanted to play with Barbies and stuff, like they bought you Barbies?
Down. I
Wow.
know it's as crazy as it may sound.
That
That's
sounds
supportive.
great.
And both of my parents are God-fearing, religious, Jesus-worshiping, Holy Ghost-filled people. So my parents, even if they felt like, oh God, my son is going to be gay,
Yeah.
they never gave me an increment that they didn't love me any less. I still talk to both of my parents every single day, all day.
That's
they
what's
treat me
up.
like I'm 10 years old. And so,
I love that.
yes, my story is different from a lot of people's story. That's why I'm more, I try to be more patient with guys that are not out, or guys that don't know their sexuality, or guys that are like right in the middle of not knowing who they are. Because a lot of times too, when you're black and we come from certain communities, I just was telling him this, when we come from certain communities as black men especially, right? Yeah. We are not granted the leeway or the freedom to know ourselves, know our bodies, know our sexuality, understand what we like, understand what we don't like, dribble and dash, see if we want to try this, see if this is better for us. We're not granted those things because in the gay community, in the black community, excuse me, when you try it, they've already put you in a box. You're gay. Okay? Right. And then we shunned upon so much. So a lot of times in our mind, it's like, I don't want to try this because this is what they're going to label me. I don't want to do this because this is how I was raised in the church. They said this is wrong. So I'm just going to be with a woman. And I genuinely don't even really like women like that. Yeah. I genuinely don't even desire to be with a woman, but I'm just with a woman because I have never really explored what I really like. Yeah. Do you not know how many black men out there really want to be with a man, but they can't?
Women too.
Women too.
I was thinking like back in the day, like in the 50s and the 60s, like you know you was not with that man. You want to do a woman.
And I learned, and it's so crazy because I was having this conversation with one of my good friends. He said, women too. Yeah. You don't even understand how many women are down low.
Facts.
I said, really? He said, it's so many women that are down low. Yes. And they genuinely, but you know what it is? I think it's a preconceived notion. I think it's a stigma, right? When it comes to black women, they feel as though a black woman can try it, but she's never really gay. Right. And even when it comes down to black men, a lot of black men, and I'm not even going to just say black men, but a lot of men in general, when they encounter especially a good-looking stud, they always think that they can turn you out.
Facts.
They always think, nah, you're not really gay.
Right.
Nah, they don't really. It just take that one man that'll come and turn them out. And they always think that. Yeah. They always think that, not knowing that there's a lot of women out there who are genuinely gay,
Facts.
who are genuinely like to be with women. You know what I'm saying?
Don't nobody want that dick.
Girl.
Don't nobody want that dick.
But you can't leave it to these guys. You can't tell them that shit, and y'all know.
No, for real. It's like it strokes their ego if they can't get you, because then some studs do go for it.
Oh, they go for it.
Yeah, especially in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh, they go for it.
It's been a few niggas that didn't try me, and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna drink with you, but it's not going beyond.
She taking a free drink.
Oh,
I'm gonna let you buy me the reposado, but it's not going beyond that.
But let me ask y'all this: do you think a man being attracted to a stud is in some type of way homosexuality?
It depends. All right.
I'm
not
stud,
saying I'm
man.
that cute, but if you're attracted to me, I feel like I still favor a female.
Yes.
Right,
now, if you're attracted to a butch ass,
little boosie, Manny
fresh looking stud,
nah,
there's something funny there, because I do know a bitch from my hometown that looks straight like a dude and got knocked up, got pregnant on a drunk night. Now I'm looking at the dude. There's no way that was the only pussy in the fucking night that you could get.
It is different levels.
It's different
fucking levels. Because I could, both of y'all though, I could see a man, because you can still see the femininity in both of y'all.
And I'm thick.
But when he start crossing that line, I say, okay, something, maybe he got some type of different desire. Because you give me more
Thank
like
you.
Really, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I give you daddy.
You eXeL gives me
Pocahontas.
eXeL just gives me too much girl still.
Ooh.
It's like you just give me I'm gonna be honest with you. You give me a basketball player.
Right.
You give me just
Rebecca Lobo.
You give me a girl that is into basketball and baseball, and she just has that side of being more
reading my whole life, ain't
masculine. And it's like, you can hang with the boys or you can hang with the girls.
Yeah.
What am I getting this
give me. I could double check and say, is that a boy or is that a
She was pushing
and
weight.
So,
she was pushing weight.
For a man to be attracted to you, is like, hey, wait a minute.
That's kind of gay.
Because she favor more of like a boy. Like, you give me swagged out rapper. Like, that's just the energy you give
He
me.
gave us our person.
I'll take it.
And so it's just like,
yeah.
No.
I think some men like the challenge too, though. I think it's like an ego thing. Like
that challenge.
I think it's like an ego thing. Like, bitch, you think you would. And then what I hate the most is that some men, a lot of men think that studs want to be niggas. And that's not the case. Like, we have been teaching people on this platform, like, a lot about being a stud. Like, people thought we didn't even use tampons.
And then we got bashed
because we use tampons?
Yes.
And then we
Like,
got
some people
bashed
was
for saying that
really-
we do use tampons. So they're like,
Yeah, they were like shocked, like that's penetration. That's like, I'm like, how is
Grow
that
up.
So are you supposed to be walking around dripping blood?
with a
Or-
pad on, with a pamper?
Oh, they're saying pad.
Yes.
But I feel like pad and tampon, you got to understand, some women are more heavy
Got a heavy
bleeders.
flow, you know what I'm saying?
And
But-
so,
it's to each his own. Because they got on us talking about y'all tampons ain't healthy. It's like y'all missing the whole point of what we saying.
Yeah.
But some people think because if you put a tampon in you is penetration. It's like y'all think this feels good to
Like they
any
make you less
bitch.
of a stud or something, which is honestly
Femmes
weird.
is not putting tampons in like, ooh, like
Right.
no, it's not.
And it's not like we going in and out. It's like giving, you know, it's giving.
yeah.
No.
And just keep it at
And
home.
it's dry. It's
Yeah.
dry as fuck. You don't want no like that would hurt.
Yeah.
My bad. I went too deep.
No, I understand completely.
It's a lot of double standards.
I
out
do
there.
have a question though, because how we were talking about women trying being with a woman and then they don't like it, it's done, right? But if a guy tries to be with a guy, there was a viral clip, it was probably a couple months ago, where a man and a wife were about to get married, and then the wife found out that he messed with a guy in college, and she's like, I'm out of here. And he seemed like a really good dude. He's like, no, like I just tried it, I didn't like it. But that sticks with you forever. Can a man try it and not be gay or bisexual and just try it?
Okay, so I'm gonna be 100 with you. I understand in this lifetime that we live and we learn and we grow as people and we understand different things, and then it comes to a point where you have cathartic moments within yourself and you're like, okay, you look at different scenarios different. I used to be one of those people that was like, if a man try it, he's gay. But as I've gotten older, as a 29-year-old grown man, I do understand that there are different things that I have tried that I'm not into anymore. And I think that a lot of people don't understand the dynamic of human beings being able to change and shift and turn. And you like pasta one day and then you don't. You a vegan one year and then you're not. So I think, again, they only really do that when it comes to black men. That is a lot of the time, that is what that's aimed to because of the community of where we come from. As far as right now, I could genuinely see a man trying it and not liking it. Because you would have some people say, well, how do you know that you don't like avocado if you never tried it? How do you know if you don't like onions if you've never tried it? And so that I could see that statement being valid to them. But I could also see a guy being in college.
Yeah.
You may have been horny because a lot of men are based in being horny.
Yeah.
And I
Right.
think that people have that confused, right? And that's another conversation for another day. But I do think that there is some type of way that we can give grace because a lot of men are based in being horny. And sometimes
agree
when
with
you're
that.
horny, you may not, it's contrary to popular belief of how people feel. You may be horny in a moment and you just want to do whatever it is to get that sexual tension up off of you. And do you know how many guys, I have been outside for a while, I've been out since I was 13, 14.
Okay, period.
So I've seen it all. I've seen a whole bunch of different shapes and forms and sexualities of men.
Yeah.
I have encountered men who literally only want the sexual pleasing in
Right.
that moment. They fulfill that fantasy for that year and they go back to their wife. Now, I'm not saying that
dirty
it's right.
bastard.
I'm not saying that it's right, and I'm not saying that it's not some type of bisexuality based in that. But what I'm saying is you can genuinely want to satisfy that fantasy or that fetish in that moment and not genuinely want to be with a man, not genuinely want to be with a woman. You may have just liked how she ate your pussy that day, and then that fantasy is done, and then you can see your life being with a woman. I don't see anything wrong with that.
But is it just horny or that's because could you have been horny and got a bitch? Or do you want a dude sucking you off?
I don't know, because no horny, I get, I'm not getting no dick.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting no
horny,
pussy.
But
Yeah.
but I do think guys be a different type of horny.
Oh.
Because y'all can do different things.
Oh, that
not
horny
not
be
because
so
they can
demonic.
do different things.
Like, you get some
because,
head from a nigga.
like, yeah, but dudes, how they always say, like, dudes stick with their dick. Where girls is never really like that. Where
Right.
dudes really would cheat and be mad they cheated, but they couldn't help it. Like, we could help it.
Yes, and I think it's just something that's just based in us in something, not all, but I
Yeah.
think a lot of times when it comes down to men, a lot of them think with their third leg. And so in that moment of not being able to get a woman, it's late night. I've encountered a lot of men like that who hit me up, and I have been trying to get them for the longest, and they don't go for it. And then one day, out of the year,
they
one
horny
March,
as hell,
where they can't get to their baby mama, or the baby mama not in town, or their favorite hoe is not in town, and their urge is really just pushing up against their spirit, and they be like, can I just get some head? And in that moment,
and what you be doing, Big Sexy?
Oh, baby. Now, I don't do too much of no penetration. I'm not a fan of penetration.
Yeah.
But I could suck some dick. But penetration, I just particularly don't like it hurts.
Yeah. A lot of men say
Damn,
that.
Big
Like, they don't like
Sexy.
penetration.
I can't take
A lot
it.
of men really say that.
Ooh, I can't take it. It hurt. Ooh, it hurts so bad. It's like pins and needles.
So
to
what,
me.
Are you considered? I know everybody like do like top bottom. Like, what are you?
I'm a bottom.
You're a bottom.
Yes,
Okay.
baby,
So you're a bottom that doesn't like to get bottom.
I don't like to get bottom.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing no topping. First of all, I don't have enough dick to top nobody.
Yeah.
Second of all, I don't particularly care for.
So what size your dick? Because I heard you say it's a go time. What size? Because I ain't never fucking do. So what's a what?
On hard and versus soft.
On hard.
Yeah.
On soft.
Yeah.
Maybe like this.
Damn,
I'm a big boy.
Big Sexy.
On hard.
Your friend
Excuse
is
me.
so laughing.
On hard. He do a piece of extendo.
Yeah.
Not too.
My boy laughing.
Not too much of an extendo, but maybe I could do a little bit more with him.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm a big boy. So, and I don't use it, so I don't mind. But I done tried it all. I done tried pills. I done tried suckers. I done tried pulling it.
So you want your dick to be bigger?
I done tried pumpers. I done tried it all. It don't work. None of that shit works for me. Me personally, I done tried doing everything. I done massaged it. I done shaved it. I done did everything. And it's and so I just had to come to the realization that that's what it is.
Yeah.
And I own it and I love it. It's my shrimp and I enjoy it. I'm still able to.
What's pasta without shrimp?
Okay.
What's pasta without shrimp? Baby,
I don't know what that means, but it sounds good.
It's so unfortunate because everybody wasn't blessed with a big penis. You understand what I'm saying? And I just happened to be one of those people. I was not.
Yeah.
And people think that I be playing, and I have to let them know because I'm a big guy. Hey, before you get over here, let me let you know this now. Because I know sometimes Trey be wanting to do a little touching, and I have to let Trey know, before you come over here, I'm letting you know now that it's not what you think it is. I know I'm a big guy, but I'm not packing much.
Right.
So if you still want to come and we razzle and dazzle and I give you a little, we can still do that. But if you think you finna get over here and this some type of sausage, baby, it's not.
You know, I respect that because
giving Vienna.
I think women, that's...
Your friend is laughing so hard.
He's like, my dick big, I don't know nothing about them problems.
It's okay.
It was the size. He said soft. It's good.
Nah, it's big.
All right, my bad. No disrespect. All right, but I don't know. So, like, as a female, like, that's insecurities we don't have to deal with as far as, like if your coochie might not get that wet or something, like, that's not something you got to warn somebody about. But that's a real thing.
You should warn somebody. If your coochie don't wet, you should actually warn somebody to get some lube.
I don't know nothing
but
about that.
But is that true, though, about big boys? Like, because I heard that I heard big boys got little dicks. So.
It just varies. This one, yes.
Yeah.
But not all, because I've encountered some big boys who you be like, hold up, wait a minute, what is that? But it just, for the most part, a lot of big boys that you run into, because I think a lot of boys that are attracted to me, it's either Trey or it's either Butch Queens. It's no in between.
Can you explain what both of those terms mean?
Okay,
please?
so Trey is either like the boys that really got girlfriends and baby mamas and street niggas that like big mama and they used to, you know what I'm saying? It's either those type of boys who really live their lifestyle as being heterosexual men. Because if you think about it, a lot of Trey and a lot of boys, when you look at I'm not talking about all, but a lot of times when you look at their baby mama, they look like me. They don't look like Beyonce. They are regular women with regular bodies and regular roles. I'm being honest. With regular roles, these girls are not cookie cutter images. There's a lot of these men, when they get money, they go for those type of girls. But for the most part, 80% of the time, when you go home, it's they baby mamas look just like me, right? So those are the type of guys that like me. Or it's either the more feminine, super feminine guys who like Big Daddy.
Got you, because you are giving Big Daddy.
Yes.
Yes.
And
you
then
like
I
them?
do have a dominant eminent. No, I do not.
Okay.
I like strictly trade. Then
Strictly trade.
that's all I like, baby. I can't do nothing with that. And I love y'all. Y'all like sisters to me, but other than that, I can't. I got that bad demonic trade demon on me so bad. I can't do nothing with feminine. But that's just me personally. But those are the two that be on me heavy.
Yeah. Okay, so when you talk about like you being a bottom and stuff and letting people know that your shit not really packing like that, did you want them to do something to you though? Like, do you be wanting head back?
No, I'm not even interested.
You don't want no head?
No, I don't want no head, baby. No. Now you could touch them, you maybe could play with them, but I'm not interested in head. I more so like to give. I like to be the pleaser. And
you like come off of that?
Oh, down.
Yeah.
And so you know what's so crazy to me too, though? Down. I'm more of like a watcher and pleaser, and I'll get off later off of that type of energy. It's weird, but that's just who I am. You know how you have your own philosophies and theories and how you think and maneuver, and it may not make sense to somebody else, but it makes sense to you.
Yeah.
That is how I am with that. Like, I've encountered so many threesomes, but I never partook and I never engaged. I just sat there and watched. And people say, how you get off to that? Oh, I get off to it.
Okay.
I enjoy it. My dick be hard sitting there while I'm watching it. Later on, I go and massage him down. I go and enjoy just the feeling. Y'all know how it is. Sometimes it's just the energy in the room, like just the sexual energy that just gets you right where you need to be. So that's just who I am. I do not enjoy penetration. Now, will I meet a guy that I like him and I may try more and more and more and get adjusted to it? Maybe. Who knows? But as of right now, I'm not into it.
Yo! You see where we at? Yo, we are at Starship right now, y'all.
Listen, they have anything you need for inside the bedroom, plus more stuff you can't even think about. Make sure y'all go to the website.
Yes, y'all get 15% off with our code No Homo Show at shopstarship.com. No Homo Show. shopstarship.com. Go run it up, y'all.
Listen, if you're in Atlanta, stop by their store because it's crazy. But if you're not, online got everything too, plus more for real.
Yeah, I'm about to grab me something to go.
Let's stack up real quick, cause y'all know.
So is that like a problem when it comes to date? Like you're a bottom but don't like to bottom?
Oh,
have
no,
you found
baby,
it to be an issue?
There's no problem, baby.
You see that lip gloss? That lip gloss is popping.
So
you
some
see me,
men
it's no problem.
They're good with just getting head.
And Big Mama compensates in other ways.
There's other ways.
So what's the other ways? What's the other ways?
We have a good time. We go eat. We go dinner. We go out. That's just me.
Got you.
Like, I compensate in other ways. You not fucking me.
Got you. Because I heard Saucy say that too. Like, he don't really like to be hit from the back, but he's a bottom.
It hurts
and
so
I'm
bad.
like, Saucy got a fat ass, so I know niggas be wanting to hit that.
Oh, you could touch me. You could rub on me, but I'm just not no fingering, none of that. I don't like it. It hurts. Yeah. It hurts. I don't like it.
And you can't, like, put something in the ass to, like...
They do. They have a whole... So many people, they done told me about... I was talking to this one guy. So I said, hey, before you come over here, I'm letting you know now, I don't do any penetration. I don't like getting fucked. I don't do those things, right? I'm not into it. I said, it hurts. I don't take it. I don't like it. He messaged me back and he says, hey, have you ever tried poppers? I said, hey, baby, I don't do no sniffing. I don't do nothing. I don't do no poppers. I don't do none of that type of shit. I don't sniff nothing of my fucking dog. I'm not interested. I had to let him know before you. I'm letting you know now. Before you get over here, I don't do no poppers. I don't do none of that shit.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know. And he was like, yeah, because they got different remedies. They got different things that you can try. And I'm like, no, I'm not into that. No, I'm not into that.
What's poppers?
Poppers is you do your, and it loosens your muscles.
Like Coke?
I wouldn't say a Coke. It's not a residue. It's not a residue, and it's not anything that you can physically touch. It's more of a
smell.
Smell like a helium.
Oh. This something you get like at a gas station or something?
You get it at a gas station or you go to a sex store, but you just cannot say the name. It's like an unspoken thing. You go there and you ask. You describe it, but you can't say the name because they can get in trouble. They're not even supposed to be selling it. It's a muscle relaxer. It's like a helium that you sniff. I don't do it though. I don't do no sniffing.
Yeah.
But yes.
And it loosens your muscles so your butt hole is not as tight.
Because that's what it is. A lot of people say the reason it hurts is because you be tense. So you going against the force of something that's supposed to be going in you, and of course it's gonna hurt.
Right.
Oh, it hurts to be bad. I can't take it.
Right.
Oh.
And I like how verbal you are with it, even how you're saying like that you get off on watching people because there's not one way of this shit. You know what I mean? And when people don't speak up, then other people feel like this is the only way. I feel weird because I don't enjoy this, but. For real, everybody likes their own shit.
Everybody like their own shit. Everybody like it their own way. Everybody likes different things. Everybody is into different things. And so, yes, I like to have conversations like this because it's important. And it's so unfortunate that there's so many people from our community black. And even in the LGBT community, as far as being outside, they in the clubs. They not really on the down low. Even those men are not comfortable with exploring their sexuality and exploring their body and exploring what it is that they like, because subconsciously, because of how we were raised, because of how they heard mama talking, because of how they heard the preacher talk, and because of how we hear people talking in our community, a lot of times you're like, I don't know if I want to be fingered. Do I like being fingered? Do I like my ass? Am I into this? Do I like my sack licked on? Do I like my goop? Is this considered gay? You have so many feminine men who don't even want to own that they're a bottom because of the stigma that comes behind it. You have so many masculine men who don't even want to own that they're a bottom because you a gag. Especially in Atlanta, but I learned this, you would look at this guy, he got a pocketbook on the lip gloss, but his dick touched the ground and he want to fuck you.
Hello?
And then you would see this muscle one, he in the gym every week, big and brolic, masculine, he want to get fucked.
Yes.
So you will be confused.
Yes.
And it's all okay.
It is.
You know?
It is okay.
I want to talk about some more misconceptions because those are some misconceptions that I definitely feel like need to be cleared up. Okay. So a lot of my gay male friends, like you just said, you like trade. Niggas on deal.
Love.
Why? And is there really an end goal with someone who is like trade or deal? Is there really like a long-term goal that you can have with them?
Good question, no homo. For me, I'm gonna be honest with you. Growing up, I'm telling y'all, as crazy as it sounds, for me in my mind, that is all that has genuinely wanted me. Is trade. I'm talking about like getting around me, want to lick the wrapper off of me. Okay. Literally, it's trade. Like, I remind them of their baby mama, my legs, my body, so that's all I've been into my whole life.
No, but literally, you said others do like you.
Yeah, you saying like feminine guys, right? But I ain't into them.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And so I have my mind, still at 29, I'm even trying to a little bit untrick myself out of that because I also think it's a trick and it's also what I'm used to. So I don't know nothing out of the norm. So when I have masculine guys or when I have trade or when I know you got a baby mama, it's like, it's enticing to me. It's like, ooh, I like that. I ain't even got to do nothing with you, but it's just, ooh, it's so enticing. Like, ooh, like as crazy as this sound, I even reaching and trying to give a nigga head, and he like moving your face or moving, cause he don't know if that thing turn me on.
Cause you know if you do it one more time, he gonna be like, cause it ain't no real push. It ain't no real push.
Since you keep playing with me.
That thing so like I have encountered so many boys like. You reach down, you gotta do it, and they be like, they cover up their thing, or they like push your head, and it's like, and they don't push it in an aggressive way, but it's just more so like, I'm not ready, and it's like, oh.
But fam, you hard right now.
Oh, and you just fighting that demon so bad. And I just love it. It's so, I understand that a lot of people feel like, how can you have an end with somebody who won't even publicly love you? And so that's why now I am trying to undo myself from those ways that I'm conditioned of thinking. Because if I was into butch queens, if I was into feminine guys, I would have been in love. I would have had a situation, but it's because of what I go after that it's always just all right, okay. So, I'm still undoing ways that I'm conditioned of thinking.
Yeah, because it's crazy because you said you've never been in love.
Never. How you know that?
We watch you, sexy. Come on now.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've never been in love before.
And that's like, first of all, you're obviously not a lesbian because we've been in love a lot. All right.
A few tattoos.
But the fact that you never been in love and that's all you're attracted to, And you
Does that
seem
not
like
speak
such
volumes in itself?
Yeah. It seemed like, damn, like love is a great thing, and you seem like such a dope dude. But it's like, yeah, that's why.
You know what it is too, eXeL? It's not even because I done ran across a lot of trade that want to be in love with me. But I'm not. I think I witnessed my mother. My mother is a no bullshitter person. My sperm donor, he said he was gonna show up one day, he did not show up. He said he was gonna show up another day, he did not show up. By that 5th day, my mother said, oh, we're moving to the South and he would never see you again. Because he not playing with your feelings or how you operate or how you think. So watching that example of my mother, in that moment I said, ooh, my mother don't take shit. And so the reason why I think is I've never been in love, I don't do no second chances. I'm not, when I tell you, that's what friends, that's what relationships, you have one time with me. That's it. Now, I'm not talking about regular, if we was all friends and we disagreed or we had situations going on, that's inevitable. When you're dealing with people, whether it's relationship, whether it's business shit, whether it's family, things are gonna happen. Okay, you might as well go live under a rock if you think that everything is gonna always be peachy and cream, because it's not. Right. But I'm the type of person, if you do something flawed to me with I think it's flawed in my mind, you only have one time with me. That's it. It's so bad, y'all, because I know a lot of times people, they do this. I was just telling my friend this. People do a lot of this. And a lot of people don't stand on shit that they say. You be like, I'm done. I'm not going back, and you be back. So now this person knows you're a joke, baby. You're a joke. And I know I've experienced so many times people be like, because you know I talk to people all the time, and they like, oh, my man said, well, I knew you weren't gonna leave because the first time I cheated on you, you did nothing about it.
Damn.
You didn't even kick me out for 2 months. So, girl, why would I think it's gonna be anything different?
You act mad for one day.
Why would I think that it's gonna be anything? And so a lot of times people don't stand on shit. You talk a good game, even with so many times with friends. You done seen this friend fuck you over so many times, and you take it. So why would they ever stop from their ways? Me, you won't speak to me for 3 years. That I'll give it up like that on God. I'm not a talker. Here and there, I may reconcile. It just depends on what it is. And when I say here and there, it's like 1 out of 15 cases.
So you can cut shit off.
Easy. With no problem. I don't play with no fucking body, y'all. I swear to God. And it really brings me peace. Because I don't go down them cycles over and over and over.
I could cut some shit off too. I cut off shit that I really...
The only person that's on this land that I would never cut and not speak to for a long amount of time is my mama. As much as she gets on my last fucking nerves. She gets on my last fucking nerves, but I could never see my mother, and especially she's at a certain age, and I value that time with her. But everybody else, oh, you so disposable to me. Literally, I play games with nobody. And so that's why I never find love. But just know the trade love me, baby.
Okay.
You need a reality show on that.
You do. We gonna find you love sexy.
Oh.
Guess what? Stay tuned.
That's the go-to move right there.
Listen, no, hold on. Let me tell y'all this. I can't really go into details, but just know. Top of the year, MTV.
Yes.
Y'all are going to gag when y'all see.
Yes.
No, I'm telling you. Listen,
yes.
I'm going to invite y'all
to
the watch party.
Yes.
Y'all are going to get it. I cannot, y'all. This is one of the main 2 things that's on my spirit every day. It's my fucking premiere day. Y'all are gonna get an insight. The world is gonna get an insight on why I think the way because they like, oh, shout out to MTV, y'all was amazing. They broke it down, like they got into my childhood, how I think, how I maneuver. It was just know it's a lot that comes from that. And then I think it's too, because growing up I was bullied, I am a loner in a sense. And so I don't mind, trust me, I know love is beautiful. And I'm gonna experience being in love before I leave this earth, but I'm not just taking whatever. I'm not a take whatever type of person because I don't have to be. Because at the end of the day, my bills are gonna get paid. I have a mother who loves me. Right now, God forbid, if everything came crashing down on me, I could go back home literally today. I'm not even exaggerating. It may not be to plush as to what I'm used to now because of what I live in, but I literally could go home today on God. Like, right now, if I called my mother and said, oh, mine's getting too much, my mother's going to say, come, now, immediately.
You the only child?
No, I have 2 sisters. I have an older sister and a younger sister.
Oh, you the middle child. They say the middle one is special.
And so.
You a middle child,
too. Down the middle child.
They say that middle child is the one.
Oh, we is something else. So that's the reason, sister.
They be saying that. But, all right, so then on the other side, where you say you're trying to unlearn that, was there anything that happened to make you feel like, you know what, I need to really not keep holding by this stigma, like, and really change the way I move when it comes to dating? Was there anything that particularly happened to make you feel like you want to change?
I think what it is you, when it comes to trade, right? It's a blessing and a curse, and it's literally a fine line right in the middle. You don't really encounter a lot of trade that may genuinely want to be with you. A lot of times, it's what you could do for them, right? And so, a lot of times they use you as rebounds when shit not going right with their girlfriend or shit not going right with their baby mama.
You.
Then they, which I still don't be giving a fuck. I don't be giving a fuck because me, I'm the type of person.
Like
you
this.
think I'm the rebound? You think I'm the rebound, but I'm gonna always rebound that ball right back. Whenever the fuck I feel like it, that ball gonna go right back because I'm not dumb. I know what the fuck is going on.
Got you.
But I do know that a lot of times it be a pull and tug. And so a lot of times you don't know what you want. You don't know what. So I don't be giving a fuck. But I think a lot of times I have encountered, for the most part, which is so crazy now that I think about it, I've encountered a lot of boys that are genuine that I come around. And so a lot of times it be me too. I'm real big on, I'm not nobody's victim. So a lot of times it don't even be trade, it be me.
What you be doing?
Because I've just learned to, like, I love my space, y'all. I love my space.
But that's like guys in general too. So that's why I think
guys
like,
don't be liking the.
They don't be wanting a relationship.
They don't. It seems like that with most guys, gay and straight.
Because like, I've encountered some. I literally was just in a club with my little friend, and I left him my bag. They can't see you. And I left him my bag. Oh, you his little friend. And I left him my bag. And I said, when I went outside, and I left him my bag, I said,
he cute too.
Actually, beautiful.
He giving, all right, never mind.
Stud. Don't he look like he could be a stud?
He look like you little stud.
No, it's giving
ludicrous.
It's giving, all right, this is the perfect, this is the perfect one. It's giving a mixture of Wiz Khalifa and Fetty Wap.
Yes!
I can see a piece of Fetty.
No, I can't unsee it.
I can see a piece of Fetty.
He did it all like this.
I see the Wiz for sure.
Yeah, he cute. Yeah. All right. Don't be playing.
Tiffany.
Oh, no, but this is the thing. We ain't together, so he could never play me.
Okay, let's be
but,
clear.
yeah, when I left my bag with him in the club and I went outside, because I always keep my shit all on me, I said, oh, damn, I left it with him. I said, I actually trust him because I don't leave my bag with no fucking body.
Okay.
And that's just the friendship that we have built. And I have, because I'm a watcher, I'm always watching you. Yeah. I'm always, and I'm not the type of person you could just tell me that the sky is blue. Yeah. Okay? You can't.
I feel that.
And even if the sky is really blue, a lot of times I still don't fucking believe you.
Yeah.
So a lot of times people can't really play in my face, but in that moment I said, I actually think I trust him because he's shown me why I can.
Yeah.
So I just love my space.
Yeah.
I love my space. I'm not that person that needs somebody to sleep with them at night. I don't know. And my friends think that's a bad thing, but I just genuinely, I'm not that person that has to have somebody at home with me, or I'm like, oh, I'm just so lonely. I'm not that person. Now, do I get lonely? Yes, I'm a human being. And so when those times when I do get lonely, then I have a friend. Yeah. But then when I need my space to myself, then I'll be ready for you to go.
Yeah, it's mad random, but like my aunt, I never seen her with a dude, ever, right? And I asked her daughter, which they're grown at this, her daughter's grown at this time, I'm like, why she ain't never been with nobody? And she's like, that's not on everybody's, but that's just not on everybody's priority list. Even though some people need somebody, I've never seen her around no woman. No,
and I seriously. Think everybody.
It's not everybody's priority to be with somebody.
Everybody end all be all is not that.
Yeah. I think that's some trauma stuff though.
No, I don't. Oh, let's get into it.
I think that come from trauma though, because you just said your dad never came back. So what if it's like you don't want to give nobody the option to leave or stay? You rather have the upper hand to say we want them to come and go.
I had a really good man. Still to this day, that's who I call my father. That's the man who raised me.
Yeah,
so I seen love. Yes, I seen love, and I seen my parents argue. Yeah. That's why y'all on the flip side on God. Yeah. I promise to God I get the dynamic of love, and I promise to God that's why when Trey do come around me and they going through shit with their girlfriend, I get it because I seen it going with my parents. I seen my mother cannot stand my father at times, and then she's madly in love. I literally seen it growing up, so I know that love is real, and that shit be real sticky. You know how that love shit go. Sometimes you literally cannot stand them. You literally do not want to be with that person. You literally don't. You had a moments where you like, I genuinely don't want to be with this person. And then you had a moments where you be head over heels in love. So I get the dynamic of love, but I think because some people have those visions and goals for themselves, like everybody's end all be all is not being rich.
Right.
Everybody's end all be all. And a lot of times I use Oprah as an example, even though we've seen Oprah have love, right? Because people always rebuttal and they say, well, Oprah got statement.
She got her man in the fucking...
Yeah.
In the guest house.
Everybody always say Oprah got statement or Oprah. You don't know who Oprah
She
has.
don't want Mary
But
Hands.
as public as things are, right? As public as we have seen things, Oprah has not been married. Oprah, so you have to understand, right? And I'm not saying that Oprah ain't never been in love, because I'm pretty sure she has. And I was watching Whoopi Goldberg say she's been in love before, but at this journey in her life, that's not her end all be all. And so I always use Oprah. Sometimes for me, my gift and my love is like helping people.
Yeah.
And I see that in Oprah. I see that she's creating these schools and she's doing this and she be in her garden and that is her happiness.
And we be thinking you gotta find that in somebody else, and it's just like, it's okay to be at home by yourself and not living with somebody and fucking being in your garden, watering your plants, and somebody not watering you.
With your trade.
And I don't understand why people think like, because you know what it is though? I do get that when you've experienced it, you be wanting to show somebody like, y'all don't know what y'all missing out on. It's a beautiful thing to encounter. It's a beautiful feeling to have. And I get that. But I think a lot of times as people, we be rushing that shit because of what we see on social media, because of what we see with our friends, and we be rushing it. So now when you going home at the end of the night by yourself, you're like, oh my goodness, my friend got a boo. Oh my goodness, I've seen this. Oh, this is what it's supposed to be like. And it's like, for me, it's not.
Yeah.
I be having peace, y'all. When I
don't
go
got
home,
no FOMO.
When I watch my shows, sometimes I don't even be wanting you to talk to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love my space. Will I find love one day? Maybe. Am I open to it? Yes, I am.
I can't wait to see it. I want to see our little walk. That walk gonna eat down. I'm playing back to back. I'm gonna say yes, sexy.
He better come right though.
Okay, he got to, because you got that strong walk. Okay, period. All right, so one thing I always want to know, do you know how to read if a man is a top or a bottom? Is there really a way?
Yes.
All right, what are the signs?
Sometimes you may be tricked, right? But I'm gonna be honest with you. For the most part, when you get a nigga behind closed doors, if he wanna be penetrated, he gonna let you know. Yeah. If he want to. So it's up. Like, but ooh, my girls.
Your couch is
if my girls was right here, oh baby, they'd be like, girl, I'd have been tricked. Cause sometimes you get around Trey, and baby Trey wants you to eat their eggs. They want to be fucked. They want. So it's like, but for the most part, you just could tell certain things that they say, certain things that they do, certain like. I had one to pick my prison trade up. He had got out. Prison trade. And,
I hate you.
He was like, hey, sexy, I'm out. Da-da-da, come get me. I said, okay. Went and got him.
I would have gonna pick him up too, yes.
I'm gonna pick him up immediately. So, brought him back to the house. Me, I am not super sexual. Now, we'll suck some dick. Yeah. But it would have to be, it could literally be on the basis of you saying like, "Ooh, can you suck my dick? I'm gonna suck your dick." Right. I'm not gonna
waiting all day. It's been 3 hours.
Literally, I'm not gonna be on your body all the time. Like, "Ooh, I'm gonna suck your dick." I'm gonna let you lead the way. If you want to, I will.
Funny.
So he got in the bed. We wasn't, cause I'm like, I'm tired. People don't even know all of the work that you got to put into sucking dick. It's a lot. You be tired.
I'm over here nodding. I don't know. I feel you.
First of all, he just pussy the same way, but you can choke on the dick. So I don't know. It got to be a lot of work.
We laying in the bed. He says, I could just tell that he wanted to get into something.
First of all, he just got home from prison.
Oh, I know. But
he wanted that dick sucked.
Okay.
I know. But I was tired because he called me late. It was late. I had been out all day. It was late. So he landed in bed. He took off his pants. He down in his boxes, which is fine. We chilling, da-da-da. I ended up going to sleep. I said, oh, I'm tired, baby. I'm going to sleep. I ended up falling asleep. He's laying right there. I wake up to go use the restroom. He's like this. looking up at the middle, looking up at the ceiling. So y'all know that sexual tension energy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, I hope he don't ask me to do nothing.
I'm gonna do that next time my wife go to the bathroom.
You sitting there. What you thinking about? Said some pussy.
So I'm like, I could tell he want to do something, but I'm tired. I don't feel like it. So I go to the bathroom, and I'm trying to rush to lay back down so I can act like I'm going to sleep. So he said, hey. I said, yes. He said, can I tell you something? I said, yes, tell me. He's like, you ever had your dick sucked before? I said, no, I'm not particularly into that.
He started to sound like a priest.
He said, oh, okay. I said, why? What's up? What's going on? He said, oh, because I was going to suck your dick. I said, oh, I'm not into that.
You don't want your dick sucked?
I said, no, I'm not into that.
Oh, he
I'm
offered.
not into that, boo. And he was like, oh, all right. You want to do something? I said, I'm real tired. I've been out all day. I said, tomorrow we can. He's like, oh, okay. He was like, yeah, because you held me down. Because I'll probably send him money like twice when he was in there. Because I know he ain't had no family.
Hey,
He
you
held
held
me
me
down,
down.
dog. Give a fuck once or twice. He held me down.
He was like, yeah, because you know where I'm from, like if somebody do something for you like that, you got to repay them, right?
What is that?
And literally, y'all, I swear to God, he started crying.
Oh.
Because I said, literally, when he said giving his body, I said, you don't have to repay me with your body.
Right.
You don't have to give me your body, and you don't have to do that. I swear to God, it was in the middle of him asking me that, we had a whole Iyanla Fix My Life therapy session.
Damn.
Because what I told him, I said, he got emotional, y'all, I promise, on my career.
He thought he owed you that.
Yes.
Damn.
And I said, yeah, I know that's where you from, but you don't. I did that because I know you ain't got no family.
Right.
And I was being nice, and I probably sent him like $100 twice. And I said, but you don't owe me your body to have to do that to me. I am good. I'm not even into that. And you need to learn that you don't have to give your body to repay somebody back. And he started getting emotional. He's like, yeah, I know that's just, you know, where I'm from. Like, I did a lot of time. So that's how in prison, if a nigga do something for you, you have to repay him with your body. I said, oh no, baby, we not in prison. I'm not even into that type of
crazy.
shit.
That's
and so
real.
He was gagging and when I told my friends to start, they told me, you don't want no head. But I'm not into it, baby. I'm good.
I don't know. I just felt like I would have done it just because.
Oh, everybody said that. They said, oh, you're delusional.
But it don't even turn you on like that.
It don't turn me on. It turned me on more gobbling on a nigga, baby. Oh, I love it.
So like nobody ever did it the right way, like to where you.
I had somebody do it to me one time, and I was like 19.
What they do that was special, so everybody can learn.
It was a crackhead. I kiss you. Y'all probably think I'm lying.
No, I don't.
Y'all probably think it was a crackhead.
Hold on,
but how you get head from a crackhead? What was the situation?
I said I was gonna take this to the grave with me. I was like 20. I was like 19, 20. And so I was in the park just being mischievous and being grown. It's a library that's next to this park. And so once I started...
That's really where crackheads be, too.
Once I started exploring and being grown and getting to the little things, I figured out that they used to be doing little nasty shit in the park. This is so long ago, over a decade. Anywho, encountered this good-looking... He came, I was in the park. Initially, I was with my friend. My friend ended up leaving. I'm still just in there being grown on my phone, knowing that they be getting into shit in this park. So I'm sitting on the bench. This man, he comes and sit on the other bench across from me. I could tell he's clearly on crack. But he a good-looking crackhead. Like, a good-looking man. Because you even see some of these men out here that's on drugs, you be like, you do not belong on the fucking streets. You look very good.
Yeah, facts.
He was an older guy. So he makes his way over to the bench. She's like, yeah, younger, what you doing out here? What you doing in this park? I'm like, nothing. I'm just out here chilling. Like, I'm just chilling. I was going to the library, da-da-da. He's like, so what type of stuff you into? I'm like, what you mean what I'm into? And he's like, man,
this is horrible.
Come follow me to this house. And so me being grown, I'm like, okay. So I was walking with him to the house, but I'm like, I'm not going to that house. You come with me to my spot where I usually be going with the boys being naughty, being grown. So I said, okay, come with me to my spot. We get over to my spot, which was behind his house. He took out his teeth.
That's what it was.
Damn, you got head with just gums?
That's what it was, them gums.
He took his teeth out.
Gave you that
and
sloppy
he
top.
pulled down my pants and he started doing it to me. And I said, it made me uncomfortable. I was like, I don't want to do this no more. And then I stopped. He didn't force himself on me or anything like that. And he was like, all right. And I went my way. He went, and that was the last time that somebody ever did that to me. And I don't count me to it, but I either was like 19, 20, or 21.
That was a traumatic experience. He took out his teeth and you were 19.
He took them teeth
Anybody
out.
take out their teeth in front of me at 19, I'm never doing that again.
He took them teeth out.
But that's why I felt so good. It was all gum.
Did it feel good?
I don't remember. I just know I didn't like it.
Oh, you
I
didn't like it?
No.
Oh, I asked what was the best head, so that wasn't the best head.
That was only the time I ever got it.
Oh, that was the only time you ever
That was
got
traumatic.
it. You ain't had no head in 10 years.
Oh, over 10.
Somebody get this man
Yes,
head.
I know it's somebody
Fatty
out
Wap.
here to get some good ass head.
Fetty! Fetty Wap,
Fetty
come
ain't
back.
doing that. Fetty ain't doing that.
All right, no
You don't want to
disrespect.
try it at all?
I don't know if I want to try it or not.
I want sexy to get some head.
We can't do
Oh,
that,
but
though.
sexy is good, baby.
No,
I know you good.
Sexy,
I
I'm telling
want
you,
you to get your dick
pleased and I be
sucked.
massaging.
I ain't trying to put it on you. It's just like, damn. A motherfucker would take out their dentures.
Oh,
like,
he took out his dentures. I would never forget that he took out his teeth on me. I promise you.
Yeah,
I
that was
wouldn't lie.
traumatic as fuck. That makes sense.
damn.
10 years, no head.
Yes.
But then that might be some fire head, just gums. Think about it. look. Just gums.
Fetty.
Fetty? Yeah.
Okay.
No teeth?
Oh, Fetty taking it. Fetty love head. You.
My bad. My bad. We done made
Fetty,
it my whole name.
Cardio.
Gum head. Oh, Fetty take it. Ooh, baby.
With a belly.
Fetty is chick.
I'm fucking with you.
All right, I want to ask you about something because y'all had a conversation where it was like normalize a gay man having a friendship with a straight man.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so how difficult or easy has that been? Because I think I really appreciate when I see that. Like even myself, I have a lot of straight friends as well, and it's not like we ever did anything.
Mm-hmm.
So is that difficult? Do all men assume that you're trying to hit on them when you're trying to just be their friend?
I think it's the climate of what's going on now that it's more accepted.
True.
But I think what it is too, sometimes a lot of men, they don't know if they even like it. They don't know if they're going to be comfortable around it. So sometimes what I'm learning too is, yes, a lot of that is rooted in homophobia, but a lot of it is rooted in ignorance of just not knowing. So you have a lot of men who have encountered a lot of cool gay men, but in their mind, again, it's all back to what's indoctrinated in us and where we come from in the communities of where we learn these things from. In their mind, they can't be friends with a gay man because they're going to look gay.
Right.
They can't be friends with a gay man because they don't know if it's going to ignite a feeling within them that they may want to try it. They don't want to be friends with a gay man because where we grew up from and the communities we come from, being friends with a gay man labels you're being gay. You understand what I'm saying? But I think when a man is secretly, I have been outside for a while, and all
Oh, we
of
know.
the men that I have encountered, that I fuck with, 80% of them was homophobic.
Yo.
And it's a sick, when I tell y'all, I could literally walk out of here right now and it could be 3 young boys. And they could look at me, point, laugh, say they slide comments, and I can assure you, I could bag at least 3 of them when the sun go down and they can't get to their home girls, all of that be a facade. And so a lot of times you don't want to be around gays or you don't want to be friends with them because it's going to ignite a feeling within yourself that you don't even know if it's right or wrong within your mind. So when you have a man that is able to be friends with a gay man, a lot of times when you're comfortable in your sexuality, a lot of people think it's just a cliche saying that people just say, oh, when you're comfortable in your sexuality, you don't mind being around gay people, but it's a cliche saying that it's real. Because all of the men that I have encountered that are comfortable within themselves, they don't come on to me.
Yeah.
Especially if they're not labeled as like bisexual or gay. They don't come on to me. If they saying that they're a straight man, they don't come on to me. I ain't never did nothing with them. They have never allowed me to do anything with them. You understand what I'm saying? But the men who I've encountered that be homophobic, baby, when them lights go off, it's a whole different story. So I say that to say, when you are secure within yourself and you know who you are and you know what it is that you like, and you know that you're a straight man, and you know that none of those desires are ever going to be pushed upon you, or those feelings are never going to ignite nothing within yourself, you're going to always be insecure who you are and the people that you're around.
Yeah.
I think that's a good ass point. Like, you don't want that side to come out of you.
Yeah.
For real. You don't even know if you got it in you.
I literally had a friend that we played ball together, and she was talking crazy. Like, it's
about gay people?
Yeah, and it's like extra, like real extra, talking crazy. And then came out, and then her mom snapped. And she went straight from femme to stud, and it was just like, damn, you really was just dissing them. Maybe you just mad you just can't be. People are mad that they can't be as open as you.
Like,
You know
do y'all
what I'm
really
saying?
think that, like, when, like, I hate to say Boosie, but like when he make his comments about gay people, and people like, you're just, maybe you gay. I don't really think that way.
No.
I think it's two sets of men in this world, right? You have country bumpkin, old school, ignorant, jailbird men who have never really seen anything outside of the struggle and the norm of what is normal to them.
Right.
So a lot of them, I can't necessarily say that they are gay, because I've come across a lot of ignorant country bumpkins who are not gay. They just don't know. So anything outside of collard greens and cornbread being cooked on Sunday and drugs being sold out of their homes, they don't know anything other than that. So when you see something that's different, when you see somebody that's flamboyant, a lot of times it's not that you're into that. It's just you don't know. It's different. It's alienized. It's weird. You don't understand it. Then you have another group of set of men who do desire those things. I always use the example with Hey Arnold and Helga.
Yeah.
To the world, Helga act like she hated Hey Arnold's guts because it was just a facade.
But praise that nigga.
Because he was not accepted. He wasn't super popular. So she just went with the wind of everything that was going on, and she just wanted to show people like, I'm heavy on the fuck Hey Arnold. But behind closed doors, y'all know that was the whole campaign of the show.
Hell yeah.
She was mesmerized with Hey Arnold, and that is how a lot of men be when it comes down to gay men, and when it comes down to men who act like they're not into it behind closed doors. If we could go through them search engines on them phones, and we could be a fly on the wall,
big black cock,
big black cock,
man, you just wouldn't understand.
Damn.
And let's not get on to the trans women, baby, because that's a whole nother. When I tell you trans women, when it comes down to the gay community, they at the top of the food chain.
Why they be coming for them? They be mad at the trans women.
Baby, if I can't get trans, them trans girls can get them. When I tell you, and I'm talking about easy 1, 2, 3. When I tell you easy 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and I think that's where a lot of the pull and tug comes with the heterosexual women and the trans women, right? And not to say, because I love my heterosexual girls. I praise them, I love them, I admire them. They're amazing. They are the blueprint as to who we are as people, period. Whether people like it or not, that's just what it is. But on the flip side, I'm not delusional to the fact as well that some of it, a little bit of it, just a teeny bit, comes from insecurities. Because here it is in your mind, you don't know if your man likes that. You don't know if your man enjoys that. You don't know if your man is comfortable in his sexuality enough to know that he don't want that. So what it is now, you try to denounce trans women and make it seem as though they're trash or they're garbage or they're not equal to society, they're not equal to you, because you want your man to know, not for 1 second of the day, of the hour, of the year, that if you're into something like that, that you're a heterosexual man. Or if you're into something like that, you're weird, when in all actuality, you're not. And so that's because the trans girls is, baby, when I tell,
they killing it.
But Big Sexy, listen, are you gay if you're into a trans woman? Or are you, like, could you be a straight man dating a trans woman, somebody that really identifies as a woman, won't let you touch they shit or nothing, or maybe even has surgery? Are you gay, or is that a woman?
So for me, I think that there are different levels to how this goes, right? And so I love trans people. I stand in solidarity with trans people. I love trans people. I love that people are able to walk in their truth as to what they got going on in their life. Whether you are a lesbian turning into a man, whether you're a man turning into a woman, I admire that. I love that a lot of people on this earth, before they leave this earth, they would not have been brave enough to walk in their truth. And I love people that walk in their truth. I think it's different levels, right? And I think even if it was some trans girls sitting right here, they would agree in a sense. It's a difference between a man just putting on a wig and saying that he is a trans woman. Because you have a lot of trans women who put in a lot of work and hard work and money and time and effort and into this as to who they are as a person. So if a man is addressing you as a man, that's where the disrespect comes into play. Because if you see the representation of a woman, the emulation of a woman, how is that gay? Because what I'm looking at is the representation of a woman. Now, if you are just a man and you considering yourself a woman and another man is looking at you and you are clearly still representing as a man, that's where it get real sticky for me. For me, it's just like,
like you still got shave on Tuesday.
Yes. Yes, and I think a lot of trans girls, they get upset too when you have people who are not really trans consider themselves trans, because what you do is,
we talked to somebody and they said like it starts in the mind. So like you can transition in the mind, but that doesn't mean you're transitioning your body.
Absolutely, you're right, because in all actuality, on the flip side, somebody could say, well, we transitioning, you got to either start somewhere as a woman or a man. So it's not fair to just say
the foot.
But I think some trans girls would agree with me when I say, if I walked into a room, and I'm not saying this is necessarily how I feel, but if I walked into a room and I said, address me as a woman, I'm not a woman.
Right.
Okay? Now we playing semantics, because in a sense what you're doing is it's harmful for trans women, because then you have people that want to put them in a boat and say, well, he a man and he's saying he's a woman but he's dressed like a man. Y'all are delusional. No, when you have actual trans women who put in that hard work, who put in that money, who are really transitioning, who are really taking hormones, who are really doing those things to become who they feel that they are. So I think it's just, that get real sticky when it comes to that. But as far as to answer your question, I think a man being attracted to a trans woman, to me, is not gay. Because he's looking at what he thinks is a woman.
I don't think it's gay neither. I mean, and Kyle already told us, like, you know, so I have a friend who transitioned female to male, but he's dating a man. And
okay, wait, hold up, slow me down.
Yeah, it gets deep. It gets deep.
He's
slow me down.
He's female to male.
Britt.
He's dating a man.
That is
female to man.
And he's dating a man that's gay.
And he's dating a man that's gay. So people are trying to say that's a straight couple, but he's like, no, we're a gay male couple. Because I'm a man and he's a man.
Fetty confused, look.
Wow.
But because he transitioned from a woman, they say like, no, that's a straight couple. But no, like he identifies as a man now and he's with a man, so they're a gay male couple.
It gets deep.
Got it. Because people would say that it's a straight couple because technically you're a woman.
Right. And he's like, no, we're a gay male couple.
But intercourse-wise, they do have intercourse like a straight couple.
They do.
Ooh.
But what I'd say at that point,
do what you like.
It ain't for us to even understand. We be trying so hard to understand that. Yo, if we can't relate,
they want a rule book, and it's like it ain't no rules to this shit. I learn shit every day.
That threw me through a loop, because when I knew he was trans, and then I seen him with a feminine man, I'm not gonna lie. Me, I'm just a lesbian. It threw me off. Like what? But then talking to him, it was like, yo, it ain't for you to understand. If you don't get it, it ain't for you.
I think because as people, we have in ourselves, in our mind is either black or white, but
Right.
we have to
Right.
understand that it's everything in between.
Exactly.
You have rich, you have poor, you have everything in between. You have fat, you have small, you have every size in between.
Yeah.
There. And so when we don't see either black or white, that dynamic takes us for a loop, not understanding that it's a whole different dynamic of things and shapes and sizes and sexualities and people that come all in between that. You have rich and you have poor. You have everything in between that. And so once people realize that there are not just black and white people, you have Mexicans, you have Hispanics, you have Asians, and everybody is to be respected. And so when we as a people come down to the fact of respect is the first thing that is supposed to be leading a conversation, a businessship, a relationship, a partnership. When people realize that and understand that more of a dynamic, then we'll be able to go further in life and in these situations when you understand that respect is supposed to be first. If I come in here and I say I want to be addressed as a woman, respect me. Because R-E-S-P-E-C-T is supposed to be leading in the dynamic of what we're doing.
Period. And it don't gotta be for you. You don't have
At
to
all.
understand it. As long as you respect it, that's all that matters. Yeah, facts. Woo!
Yeah, that was tricky.
That one was tricky. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right, so we're going to close it out, Sexy, with guidance from the gay guys.
Okay.
This is where people send us questions that they want advice on, okay? So this person here, they say, I need help with my mom. She is in denial about my gaiety. Is that a word?
It
Gaiety?
is today. We're gonna respect
Good
them.
question.
Yeah, that's it. Also, she said, I need help with my mom. She's in denial about my gaiety. What advice would you give to her?
I think, I can't wait till y'all see the show. I cannot wait. I'm going to tell y'all more details when we end.
Okay.
I think I touched on this on the show. I think a lot of times what you have to understand is your parents was just little girls and little boys just like you.
Right.
And so a lot of times things are just indoctrinated in us, and so we don't know things outside of that. And they were taught, they going by what was taught to them. We go by what is taught to us. And so a lot of times with your parents, it's a ride that you just got to ask God to take you on that journey with your parents, because a lot of times they are going by what they were learned, what was taught to them, what they learned in life. And so I think just leading with love and continuously showing them that you are a person, continuously showing them that you love them outside of their thoughts and their feelings of how they feel about you and what they feel is right or what they feel is not right, because a lot of times things are innocuous. So a lot of times your parents don't even understand what they doing or how they moving or how they operating. They being innocuous to it. They don't get it themselves. But again, they're
I don't
going
know what
how.
innocuous mean,
I'm
but
gonna
that's
Google
I
that.
like
is
that word.
Unknowing by mistake,
Okay.
not really understanding.
You ain't know neither.
I
And
didn't
so-
know neither, bitch.
My dog.
Y'all so funny.
Learning right.
And so a lot of times they're just going by what was taught to them.
Yeah.
So just continue leading with love and knowing that, especially when it comes to, again, I hate that I have to keep saying that, when it comes to black gay men. Because what it is the only famous, for the most part, gay men that you see are flamboyant, right? And so a lot of times when you come to your parents and you say, mother, I'm gay, in their mind, because of what all has been showcased in the world is flamboyantness, all of a sudden it's like adding insult to injury. They super hurt because now they think you want to transition. Now they think they've lost their sons. Now they think they've lost their person that they gave birth to. Now you want to be a woman. In all actuality, your sexuality is different from your preference of how you live your life. And a lot of people don't understand that. So you got to just continuously teach people and lead with love, and you'll be good to go, my babies.
Yeah.
You
I
know-
want to say one thing about that comment,
Yeah.
because my grandma thought that my cousin wasn't gay because he had a beard.
Wow.
And I was
Big
like,
sexy.
I was like,
All my sisters Saucy Santana, icon.
I
Bitch.
love you, man.
I couldn't believe that she didn't think my cousin was gay because he had a beard.
It's that old head.
That threw me
But
for a loop. But
also,
what would you say about the answer?
Also, I used to be a counselor, right? And
Come on, counselor.
I had a client, a kid that he was like 12, and this is kind of it. I thought about when you was talking that sometimes parents think when you think about gay, you think about relationships, like your son being with another boy. You was gay before you thought about another boy. right? And like my client, he would have his do-rag. I said this before, and like the strings of his do-rag, he'll put in the front, hang down like it was hair, right? And then had the whole back out. He would feel like it's hair. And he wanted to play with Barbies, but his mom was like, nah, no. And she was like, oh, mom, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, nah, he not playing with that. And I'm trying to tell her, like, cause she thinking it's a phase or something. Like, yo, cater to your kid for who they are, not for who they like, right? Because you was gay before you liked another boy.
Yes.
And accepting you was important just for your growth as a person, not because you wanted to be with another guy. Right. You know what I mean? So just accept your kid for being whoever your kid is.
Absolutely.
Because they might not be with somebody right now, but they want your love. They need your love to grow. And like, I think if your mom did,
and it's your motherfucking child.
Right. And if your mom like put pressure on you not to do that, that could have stopped so much of your shine today because you're just so confident in everything you say.
I'm getting my mama a house.
Yeah, period. And like the confidence you talking about everything, even flaws and all, I think it comes from you being embraced as a kid.
It come from my mama.
Yeah.
That's why I be waiting for a hoe to say, I want to act like them. No, baby, I be like my mama.
Like my mama, period.
I walk, talk, move, operate. Everything is my mother. I watch my mother pack her shit up and move to a whole different city on my sperm donor, and we never look back.
Yeah.
I get my whole everything from my mother, my personality. If you meet my mother, she's a small woman. She like this tall, wear her furs and her rings.
Okay.
And
get it from her.
She outspoken. She's been clean from crack cocaine for 32 years.
Hello.
I never even experienced my mother smoke a cigarette. When she got pregnant with my older sister, she completely changed her whole life. So my whole being is from my mommy.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Everything who I am is from my mommy.
That's what's up.
Period.
We love you, Big Sexy.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
We appreciate you.
It's a No Homo
Thank
Show.
you.
See y'all next time.
Thank y'all so much.
Whole lot of gay shit. Whole lot of gay. I like that.
Boss Britt, we certified, and DJ eXeL.